Well, hello, my friends, and hello, Sergio. Today, we're going to talk about how to increase your creative confidence. Woo!
I love that. I love that. I think we can all use a push of confidence anytime, any day, especially the middle of the week.
Yes, we all want to feel confident in our creative practice and our craft. And as you know, our confidence ebbs and flows. And so, something that I have discovered that has helped me in honing in my craft for speaking is something I want to teach you all today. So,
Ooh,
today
I
we're going
can't
to talk
wait.
about how to increase your creative confidence. And I think it's going to be a lot easier than you think. But before we begin, Sergio, how are you doing?
I am doing good. I'm doing good. So happy to hear about more about confidence, which is great. It's something that we can always learn from and something we can always look to increase in bigger numbers.
Definitely. And I think the more that we progress in our careers, actually, the more confidence we need
Hmm.
because we're taking bigger risk and we're doing things that we maybe never dreamed we would be doing. And so the confidence that it requires to take these big, bold moves just keeps getting greater and greater. And so one of the things that I have learned that has helped me increase my creative confidence is surrounding myself with a creative circle. And what I mean by that is starting a small creative group, and I'm talking 2 to 4 people max, a very small group. So getting into a community with people that you meet with once a week can just catapult your confidence through the roof. And the reason this happens is because once we start meeting with people, developing that rapport, and feeling like we're in a community of people who support us, the easier it is to take risk.
Hmm. Hmm.
Sergio, have you ever done anything like this before where you were in a small creative circle of people that you supported one another?
Yes, of course, yeah, and it's really the benefits are immense, are really good, and you realize really quickly that you are not the only one kind of going through the journey that you are in. When you start talking about sharing with people, you realize that wow, maybe I'm not alone in this. I can share this, and others can also share their experience of what they have gone through or they are going through as they are navigating the same waters as you are. Yeah, love it.
Definitely. It always helps to feel like you're not alone in it. And
Hmm.
so if you can find 2 to 3 or 4 people in your circle that you would like to bring together, put a date on the calendar, get everyone together, whether it's on Zoom or whether it's in real life, get together. And then the next step is build in some framework for that time that you spend together. I think it's important that we don't just sit and get together and talk, that we have a purpose and an intention every time we meet, whether that's to share new work, get
Hmm.
feedback on some work, or share some ideas that feel risky that you can get some other feedback on. But taking a practice and being risky with your creative craft, I think puts us in that habit of always taking risk, of thinking beyond where we currently are. And that is so valuable when it comes to increasing our confidence.
Hmm. And yeah, and I think you said kind of having that kind of a structure or framework for the time that you're meeting. Also, it makes sure that people who are joining, they don't feel like they're wasting their time because the
Mhm.
first 20 minutes they were talking about the latest movie that they just saw the other day. You want to make sure that everyone in the group feels excited, has plenty of time to share, and then feels like they're getting something out of it.
Definitely. And I think having that set time every week where you're coming together also can help keep you accountable. If there's a
Mhm.
project that you know that you wanted to share, then you're going to be ready for it. And you might have finish it up right before the call, but that's okay. Like it's keeping you setting a goal and reaching that goal every single week. And that in itself, that accountability built into this small group can help push you further down the road than you ever thought possible.
Mhm. Yeah, I think accountability is the biggest one, right? Like the biggest motivator for moving forward, right? That accountability that you have with us. 'Cause I can say to myself, "Well, I'm gonna do this," but when I say to Beth, "I'm gonna do it," then I know that now Beth knows that I wanna do it, so I better get my butt going.
And that's the thing too, when you feel like you're in an environment where you're being supported, it feels safe. then you start to trust yourself. You start to build that confidence in yourself. And then over time, all of that's just going to compound to better relationships, stronger relationships. People are going to know you. They're going to see your work progress. They may even be able to give you feedback that you didn't see in yourself. And having someone looking out at your blind spots and sharing with you in a way that doesn't feel like confrontational, it feels constructive. That in itself is so huge, because I think as creatives, we walk through this journey alone a lot.
Yeah.
And when we can bring people around us to give us insights and feedback that we weren't even thinking about, well, that in itself, that information is so valuable. So there's only one step in this video today, and that is build a creative circle around you and your work, 2 to 4 people at the most. Put it on the calendar, bring people together and build that framework so that everyone feels like this is such a tremendously meaningful experience, something they're going to want to stick with and get excited about attending every single week.
Yeah, I love it. That's something that actually we do in our program in the Art Next Level. So every Tuesday we have our time together in Zoom, and so we artists come from all over the place, and then we divide into small groups. Through that's the beautiful thing about the Zoom. The breakout rooms. So we divide in groups of no more than 4 people, sometimes 5. If it gets a little bit bigger, and yeah, every time we love it. We just share like how really cool conversations happen in those groups.
I love that this perfectly aligns with exactly what you do, Sergio. It just is a testament to how powerful these little small groups can be. And if you're not in the program, think about checking out Sergio's program. And if not, put your own artist friends together.
Exactly.
And just see what happens. There's no really risk in bringing people together. So just experiment, and it'll be really exciting. I think you'll enjoy it. I know that for me, it has been tremendously beneficial for me to connect with and perform my work in front of other people who get what I'm doing, who understand the process, who knows how to give feedback. And so that in itself has been such a tremendous thing that I have been doing the last few months. And so I highly recommend it.
Absolutely. Me too. Super, super. Anyone can do it. As you said, there are no obstacles. Oh, it's too far, because now we have Zoom and many other ways in which we can communicate and stay together. So totally love it.
Love it. And if you are working in an environment where you have lots of people around you, find a few people that you want to get creative with and collaborate and take risk with. Meet with them for short periods of time throughout the day, and just see how it improves your confidence, your performance, and just your overall sense of well-being. When you support yourself with community, anything is possible.
Absolutely. Totally believe it. Totally
love it. Okay, Sergio, where can our friends go and find your content online?
Yeah, so you can find me or everywhere on social media, Sergio Gomez Art. And you want to check out the Art Next Level Academy, just go to theartnextlevel.com, and I'll be happy to give you more info.
Love it. And if you guys want to connect with me, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn at Beth English. If you would like to join a really large community, like 10,000 artists, then you can come check out the Nashville Creative Group on Facebook. Would love to have you. And from there, you could probably find some pretty amazing artists to connect with if you needed to find people for your small group. All right. Well, thanks for watching. And this has been such a great Wednesday. And I can't wait for next week's video, Sergio. But until then, have a great week.
We'll see you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.